Alright guys, I'm back with my second video. This video is mostly about the preseason game from last night. I didn't get to see the game from last night because I had to obviously work. I had to work till 9. We had closed. We closed at 9, so I came back home and rewatched the game and saw what happened. So a lot of really good stuff happened in this game where I was really excited about. Most of the part was Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott looked phenomenal again. Like he looked like he was out there just balling with him like he's been doing it for years. But I mean, other than that, I mean, he played very great again. No type of turnovers. All of his throws were on point. He made good decision making. And he just, I mean, he looked very poised. He looked like he's been doing it forever. And the other players around him respect that. The other players around him really loved how he handled the huddle, how he handled the game with his decision making. They loved it, and I loved it too. All of us fans loved it, and I mean, we definitely look forward to really see if he can um, be the future for us. So I mean, Dak Prescott looked phenomenal. Um, Again, like people were saying from last game, they're like, okay, it's just one game, it's just one game, and he came out and showed it again. Like it was no problem. Like it's just, I mean, it's easy breezy to him. It's no like it's nothing new to him because he's coming from the SEC, so it's nothing new to him. All the spotlight is coming. He came from the SEC, so it's nothing new from him. So he did a lot of great things on the field, and I mean he's I mean, Dez, they all like him. Witten, Romo, they all loved what they saw from Dak Prescott, and as well as I did. Um, the throws he did to Dez was great, especially Bryce Butler. I saw the throws he threw to Bryce Butler was phenomenal, and Bryce Butler on two of those catches. On one of them, it was great. It was that long throw that Dak Prescott did to Bryce Butler. Bryce Butler was able to reel in that play. He ended up catching that long play, and I was like, wow, man. I was like, wow, man. I'm excited to see that from Bryce Butler this upcoming season too. And on that second throw, right after that, it was Bryce Butler again that Dak Prescott threw to for that touchdown, and that was nice. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Dak Prescott and Bryce Butler on that half. Um, can't wait to see Zeke out there. He didn't play. He didn't play again. I still cannot wait to see Zeke Elliott out there, but rest that hamstring as much as possible because we have assurance at that position. Alfred Morris was crazy good in this game. Um, Behind that offensive line, he was very patient. He didn't panic. He was very patient. Alfred Morris is a great addition to this team. I love Alfred Morris. I'm so glad that we signed him out of free agency. So for him to be a part of our running game, um, he's going to do a lot in this offense, and I don't think they should fully rely on Ezekiel Elliott just yet because I feel like Alfred Morris, um, he's that type of every down back too. Because I know all of us Cowboy fans used to hate Alfred Morris when he was on the Redskins. So he used to tear us up every single time and does that little thing that he does in the end zone. So we used to hate that. Now he's on our side. He's gonna do that to the Redskins. So I love that. I love that part. And he was phenomenal in that game too. Um, Darius Jackson. Darius Jackson was another player that looked great. He ran the ball really hard, ran it up the middle, outside, inside, all that. Really, really physical running back that has some really good explosiveness. So I like what I saw from Darius Jackson. Um, who else? Who else looked good in that game? Um, on the defensive side of the football, Claiborne. Claiborne looked pretty good. I'm looking forward to see what Claiborne's. I think he's going to have a big year. Like if he can stay healthy, I think he can have a big year. Not a breakout year, possible, but I think he's a good player. Scott saw Skandrick was out there for the first time. He did well. Skandrick did well coming out there again, so it's good to see him back on the football field doing his thing. So hopefully he doesn't end up getting hurt again. We need everybody healthy. And I feel like if we get everybody healthy, then we can be a very successful team this year. So that's what we most look forward to and hope that nobody gets hurt. So I mean, yeah, it's just about it. Romo looked great in the first half. You know, first debut of this season. He looked great, especially with the throws to Dez Bryant and Jason Witten and Cole Beasley. He looked just like himself, like like no other. So I love what I saw from Tony Romo. That's what we expect to see from Tony Romo, obviously. But yeah, um, but yeah, that's just about it on that part. Looking forward to the next preseason game. I don't know who we play next game. I think it's the Seahawks. I think we play Seahawks next game. But yeah, I'm just ready for September 11th. I'm ready for September 11th against the Giants. We need to take care of business against the Giants, and I cannot wait to that game. I am like waiting every single week. Like I am like obsessed of waiting. I cannot wait. Another thing I forgot to talk about in that last video. Was about Travis Frederick's contract extension. I was very excited. Big signing that we needed to handle in the off season. It was good that they signed him before the season started. That way, they wouldn't have to worry about that during the season. He could just kind of get that off his mind. So it's good that they went on and got that on out the way. So yeah, I think it was like $56.4 million contract, 28.2 million guaranteed. So really good contract. He deserved it. Obviously, he's been playing really good ball week in and week out. I don't think he's ever got hurt. So he's been playing really good, consistent ball, great consistent ball. He's now like emerged into like one of the top three centers in the league now. So he's a really good offensive line for us for the foreseeable future. So I'm glad we signed him. Um, and hopefully we do sign Zach Martin, which they're going to take care of business that of next year. So yeah, and then Lael after that year. So we just got to make sure we keep that whole offensive line for years to come. So that way we can have success down the road. So yep. It's the end of my second video. So I'll be posting another video, giving more of my inner thoughts on my team. So yeah, that's about it. All right, see y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Bam, I'm out.